Hey guys, your foreign trained dentist Arkady is here. Thank you for jumping in. Basically, I want to share my experience of taking and passing with the first attempt the 104 question exam by CDCA. That's a clinical assessment, computerized exam. Basically, the abbreviation is CSCEW. That I've been taking this morning for Florida dental hygiene licensure purposes. Basically, I passed. It's 104 questions on the exam, which gives you only 1 hour and 55 minutes. Obviously, if you know answers, you will finish 20 or half an hour time before the time runs out, just like I did. There are multiple questions in multiple scenarios. What you have to know, there will be questions of multiple choice, and luckily, if there is multiple choice in the question prompt, it will say in the prompt how many do you need to pick. Let's say 5 are going to be correct, so you need to pick number 5, or the 3 correct options out of many, so there will be number 3 listed there. So that's really something helpful, and you need to study a lot of macro photographs of the mouth, of different questions. You're not going to be able probably to see all the remembered questions on the internet with pictures. However, you will see remembered questions. The ones I used quite a few, maybe 3 question banks, including ELISA file. ELISA is another question bank from the Quizlet.com. So all you have to do in Quizlet.com to study, write down the name, like search for the name of this exam, and search just the name, and then also search name of the exam and remembered questions. And then you will see people who are describing what they saw as far as radiographs, as far as photographs that are given on the exam. They obviously cannot insert it into Quizlet remembered questions for you there, so that's something that you wanna practice your visual memory on. And whatever they say in the description over there, remembered questions, just Google it so you can visualize it and remember. What else? There were questions about radiographs, pathologies, different cysts, including dentigerous cyst. I had a question about congenitally missing third lower molar, so wisdom tooth, that never developed, and you could see a cyst there that is not very radiolucent, so its radiopacity is about the normal bone radiopacity. However, there you will see the border, so you need to say what kind of cyst is that. There were some photographs. There were at least 2 questions about which patients' cases, if taking radiographs on them, have to have specific considerations or modification or adjustment. Basically, what will be difficult, what you see on the photographs they provide there to take x-rays, and the answers you gotta pick is the ones with removable dentures. In my case, it was a buccal, there was a lingual plate, metal plate, removable denture on the lower, so that had to be taken off. And then the really firm attached lingual frenum, there was a picture of the floor of the mouth. So that will be difficult because patient obviously won't be able to lift his or move his tongue much. And lingual tori, mostly on the lower but also on upper. You may get the palatal tori, that's a possibility, so think about that. And other questions were about which company or agency would you contact if you have experienced violation of infection control on your job. So I picked OSHA because this is a workers protection agency. And what else? Different conditions that are, describing face pathology, not necessarily shown on pictures, but face pathology. There was there is some description. I mean, if you are seeing a photograph, don't panic, because obviously it's the differential. You cannot differentiate. Differential diagnostics are difficult for you if you're planning to be a dental hygienist. However, the prescription, additional description will be given there, so don't really worry. You will be given quite a line of the patient description, like what maybe for varicella zoster virus, that I think it was varicella zoster. There were a elderly patient photo with the right side only affected, so you would see some pathology like pimples on the face, swollen eye area. So that was varicella zoster just for me. And what else kind of questions? There is no law questions. Law questions are on the other exam, Florida law and rules exam. So except that, only one for OSHA violation. What you need, what PPE do you need as a proper equipment for the laboratory? It's non-pervious gloves that do not penetrate. It's eyewear, it's mask, and it's a coat. So obviously non-pervious mask because instruments that you clean are sharp and you can poke yourself with your hand. What else? I'm gonna use, I will leave a couple of links in the description for the Quizlets that I used for myself. Just go ahead and practice on that, or you can Google even more. You can always look up for updated remembered questions, just like I instructed you to do. So this is it. This is all 3 exams cleared for me for the Florida hygiene license. The next step for me to wait for the official update in my CDCA profile, and I will be able to apply for the license, and hopefully I'll get it in January 2024 and go from there. If you're new to this channel, please follow. If you have questions about this exam or other exams, ask in the comments section below. Share this video with at least one person who's gonna take this series of exams. I also have other series playlist for this licensure, so go ahead and watch my other 2 videos, or maybe there will be more, I don't know yet, I haven't decided, for other exams. Arcadia Safar here, your international dentist, stepping onto the US pathway. You take care. Thank you so much for watching.